What's up, y'all? Okendama back with another Kendama review, and I'm reviewing Okendama Revo Clear. My sample size in my collection for Revo, I feel like could be better. I only have two. These are the two, and they're older ones, and they're a little bit different from Revos now, I feel like. And just like any other clear, some batches come out different from others, but we'll talk about the ones I have and then my experience with other ones I played. Okendama is a Latvian company, and they've been really pushing Kendama in terms of their product. They have like 3 shapes now, which I have one of them, and I'm really enjoying it. And they have a couple different clears, and they just really like cycling through and making new stuff, which is really cool. This right here is one of their most popular clears, Revo Clear, and I'm gonna say it is probably one of my favorite clears of all of my Kendama play ever in my life. This one right here I think is a discontinued one. They don't really do this design anymore, I don't think, but the Revo on this thing is absolutely insane. Durability on this thing is quite awesome. If you see around the hole, you can kind of see flakes and stuff, but that is kind of expected in any Kendama, right? You're gonna get all those kinds of damages around the hole no matter what. There are very few cases where you don't, just because that part of the wood isn't sealed. So everywhere else is pretty good, which is really great. You are gonna get small flakes and little dents and stuff, which is, you know, pretty common. Same with this one right here. You can see the bevel is kind of flaking. And again, that is expected. Now, why is this one of my favorite clears, you ask? It's because it's one of the softest in-hand feelings ever in my life and grips like a something grippy. That's a sound check right there. It's such a soft but aggressive noise, and it just grips really hard. In different weather conditions, it almost grips too hard, where like you'll have a lighthouse and it'll rock and roll on the lighthouse instead of like being nice and kind of giving you some adjustment. So that's one of the things about this, is that the grip is insane, but that also means you kind of have to be perfect because it's going to slap. It's so grippy, it's going to be a little bit rough when you adjust. That said though, if you land your stuff perfectly, it is going to stop. There is literally, like, I have not played something like this where it just stops the way this stops. And maybe it's because my maple is soft on this Ken that I've been playing it on, but oh my God, it's like really just, it's insane how crazy it stops when you land stuff perfectly. Your stalls are good, not because of the bevel, but because of your paint rubbing up against the spike. Like, that's how good it is for stalls too. It also just has like a really good in-hand feeling. Like, I've been becoming really picky about in-hand feeling in Kendama in general, and because of how soft this is, you can play forever fun. And also because it's a matte clear and kind of a rubbery clear, it doesn't get impacted by your sweat too much, at least in my weather conditions and whenever I've played it. Things that happen with stickier clears or like easy clear or glossy clears like that is that once you get sweaty or once you get some kind of hand oil on there after time, it gets really rough. I remember playing an easy clear last summer and at CKC, and I had to wipe my Tama down so much. With these matte paints, and especially this one right here, you do not have to wipe it down at all. I've landed the craziest lunar tricks on this thing with specific Kens and stuff, which is really awesome. It definitely unlocked my lunars too on lunar honed Kens, plus crazy paint, like what do you expect? But now I will have to say, here's some caveats. I have played different Revos and seen different Revos, and some of them hold up a little bit differently, especially on different kind of woods. On both kind of woods, so on maple and on ash. And I don't know if they have any beech Revos, but I haven't really played any beech Revos. But all of them, each of them have their different batches where they're a little bit more slick, a little bit more thick, a little less, you know, grippy, a little more thin, all that kind of stuff. So there's no specific wood that grips better than the other, at least in my opinion. The clear has stayed on this maple one just as well as my ash one. They both play pretty good, although my ash one is a little bit more slicker. But I've also played ash ones from other people that grip so hard. So that's just one of those things. You're gonna get inconsistencies with those kinds of paints that are in-house, and that's just the nature of in-house paint. Now, I will say the consistency is a little bit better than other places in terms of other clears. I know other clears that, like, literally you have one that is great and then one that peels completely. I've never seen a Revo that peeled completely, and if it did, they got, you know, quality control, customer service kind of help back. And if they didn't, that kind of sucks. I've never seen one peel super badly. Now, there will be a point in which this will all peel because of the nature of this hole, and it'll just keep going back and back. And some of you guys play your Kendamas really freaking hard. I don't think I'm ever gonna get to that point. I think the majority of people will never get to that point, but that is a possibility, but it won't happen right away, which is really great. Cool thing about Revo too is they have really cool 70/30 designs, different designs and all that. I wish there were more kind of designs with like stripes and stuff, but I haven't really seen anything like that from Okendama, but they have a variety of colors. Hit up Kendama Depot or hit up Okendama directly. Okendama sometimes has some sales too that are insane, where you can get like a Revo for 10 bucks, which is crazy. Now I know there's a new clear called Neo that came out, but I still think this is valid. And if you have one of these, keep them. And Okendama, please do not get rid of this clear. Neo and this clear can coexist together They are different. They are very, very different. All that is to say, I like this clear a lot. This clear is really, really good. Top tier clear in my opinion. And I hope they never do away with it because it's one of my favorites and it plays really good. That's it for this video. If you guys have a Revo clear, let me know down below and let me know your opinion. Let me know if I missed anything or let me know if I was just wrong. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe button, hit post notifications so you can be one of the first to watch these videos when they come out. And obviously sharing the video goes a long way for the channel. This is Elijah from Okendama and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!